Welcome to the channel. We just witnessed probably the biggest crypto liquidation event in the history of crypto. I started to get notifications from CoinGecko. Prices were coming down. Then I came to check and we just had these huge red candles that suddenly played out. Let's take a look at these Chainlink. What happened? So like within like 1 minute, within like few minutes, it came from $21 to less than $13, almost 50% drop. Then it came back to 19. Now it's gone down to about 15. Yeah, and now it's jumping. It's probably gonna jump back to $20 quite soon, I'd estimate, because this was probably just a reaction to Trump retaliation, some tariff FUD thing, whatever, once again. But anyways, let's talk about these trades now. So obviously I had a Polkadot trade with 5x leverage that died. Like I did have some, I did manage to see when it died, and then I tried to, because the price started to go so down, I just tried to catch the falling knife. I opened a new position. I tried to add the dot. I had made pretty well with the dot. I had been trading. I had almost 2,000 or about 2,000 Polkadot, and well, it went down under $1. The low bottom was under $1, so I basically lost all that Polkadot. Now I did, because the price did go so low, even this Bybit started to break down. It didn't allow to do trades. It said too many users or something like that. But I did make, because everything else I was shorting. I was shorting Cake with USDT. And I used the USDT that I got to buy back some of the DOT. I still now have plus 1,000 DOT, which is pretty much the amount I started trading with. Now then, okay, I lost my long, but this is just one more reminder: never long crypto. Even if DOT was like, it was supposed to be dragging at the bottom, these kinds of events happened. 80% collapse instantly. Like, just don't long crypto. You're going to lose your money. And now pretty much everyone who longed crypto, no matter how small the leverage, altcoins, even if it was just like 1.5x leverage, you were wiped out. All the money you were longing, wiped out. Of course, I was shorting, because that's my strategy. I do have that one Polkadot long, but I'm just gonna, once it goes back up, gains a little bit of profits, I'm gonna close it and wait for short opportunity for Polkadot also. So now let's take a look. I closed almost all my trades. These funding rates, they are still so low that the price pretty much has to go up at some point, because it just doesn't make any sense. So Solana, realized profit 22 Solana plus $4,000. Chainlink, realized profit 406 Chainlink, almost $7,000 in realized profit right now, and the Chainlink price, it's only $15 at the moment. Ethereum plus 3,000. Cake, it was a small trade. USDT Cake trade plus 1,000. Bitcoin, well, Bitcoin never dropped enough to got in profit, so I didn't touch my Bitcoin trade. And then of Polkadot, which we already talked about. So yeah, finally something really interesting happened in the markets, and I guess it's soon time for me to go to bed, and when I wake up tomorrow it's gonna be interesting to see how the market has recovered, how it's gonna react now that prices pumped back up. Well, they haven't really recovered, only they are still about like a lot down from what they were a few hours ago. But it's interesting to see if they are probably not going to come back to those lows. Maybe they will just recover to almost to the previous levels. And if that happens, I'm gonna start opening short positions, and maybe there will be an update video rather sooner than later. We shall see. Okay, that's it. Have a fun trading in these markets. Bye.